Ring IQ TV proudly joined by Gully Powar. Gully, what's going on, man? Long time coming.
100%, man. Thank you for having me on your platform so I can speak about my boxing journey. You know what I mean? It's just all about action here, man. Relentless.
Absolutely. It's been a long time coming. We tried to organise an interview a few weeks back, but we're here, and I'd like to obviously thank you for taking time out as well and speaking to us. Just before we start with your boxing journey and where you are in your career right now, I want to talk to you about before boxing. How did this become a thought? What was you doing before boxing?
So I started boxing when I was 9 years old. I started quite early when I was young. I had my first skills about when I was 10 years old. So obviously my boxing career has just been uplifting from there. That's when it started. And yeah, it's just been a continuous journey. I've been fighting so much. I had over 40 amateur fights, over 30 wins, you know what I mean? I had a good amateur career. I won 5 million titles. But yeah, man, it's just my dad put me in from a young age, you know what I mean? So I've always been in the sport. You know what I mean? I was just a normal young kid. Obviously, sometimes it wasn't about discipline then, you know what I mean? It was about just doing the sport and just enjoying it. But then obviously as I got older, I found the passion, I found the desire to keep moving forward. And now we're here today, 11-0, making it 12-0 in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Growing up in a British Punjabi culture, was it difficult to persuade your family to put you into boxing, or was your, like you said, your dad put you into boxing? Was that his idea, or did you want to do that?
Yeah, my dad, to be fair, I used to play football before, obviously probably what 99% of most kids do. You know what I mean? They play football before they start, you know, anything else. So obviously I used to do football, I did a little bit of kickboxing here and there. Nothing too serious, but yeah, man, like my dad put me in boxing. And to be fair, my mum and my family, my sister, they all wanted me to do it. Like, it's not been very difficult. That's why I've had the passion and desire to keep moving forward and being 100% with it, because I've got that full support. And, you know, that's just a great thing about it, man. My family's always supported me from the start. And yeah, definitely, man, it's been a good journey so far, man.
It's always good to have that backing, that support as well, especially from your family. Normally it's education first with Punjabi families. Sports can come after. Did they push you into that or not really?
To be fair, I was in school, I was always like messing around. Like, I wasn't really a type of kid that wanted to sit down and do education and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and like learn like maths and stuff. Obviously I enjoyed some parts of it. School wasn't all that bad, but I'm just saying, like, I want to do something a bit more like hands-on and stuff. So, you know, to be fair, my dad always wanted me to go into boxing. He always wanted me to be a professional. I kind of lived off his ambition of it. And then obviously as I got older, I found my own true desire in it, and I started to enjoy it. I started to study it, and I live it 24/7, man. This is my life, man. Boxing is everything to me, you know what I mean? And obviously I have a lot of faith in Waheguru as well, in God, for the people that don't know. And I just stay focused, stay locked in every single time. And yeah, man, I'm going to have my 12th fight in under 2 years. Crazy, man. It's crazy stuff. But it's been a great journey so far, and I'm hoping to continue in Waiguru's name. It's going to be beautiful.
And how important is faith to yourself? Obviously, boxing keeps you fully focused, but when you're away from boxing, how important is faith?
Faith is everything to me, man. I keep faith in the one. You know what I mean? All the time, I have faith in the one. My success doesn't come from nowhere but Waheguru. And, you know, God is everything to me, man. Like, I stay focused, and, you know, anytime I go into a fight, I say God's name. And it's just a massive thing to me, man, being a Sikh Punjabi fighter in this, you know what I mean? Because obviously there's not many Sikh Punjabi fighters, and I'm here to inspire so many in the world. As Kobe Bryant says, greatness is not about just winning stuff and achieving stuff. It's about inspiring millions around the world. And I've been manifesting in God's name for a long time, and it's happening, you know what I mean? Like, my videos are going far, and I've got a lot of young people texting me saying they're gonna, you know, they want to take up boxing, or it doesn't matter who it is, like, you know what I mean? It's just an amazing thing. Like, I'm here to inspire so many, and that's where legacy comes in as well, but we'll get onto that in a second, man.
Absolutely. Gully, nicely onto my next question. You're making some serious noise and creating a very big following as well, especially online, social media platforms such as Instagram. It's literally just popped off. How have you managed to do that?
So last year I posted one of my entrance videos. I think it was about last June. of me holding the Nishan Sahib, and it just went crazy, man. Like, it was beautiful. We had the door as well, and it was just, everything just flowed differently. And next thing you know, the algorithm hit. It went viral on TikTok. It went viral on it went viral on Instagram. You know what I mean? It just went really far, man. The whole, like, everyone was seeing it, man. It got over like 1 million views, and then obviously since then my following's grown. My everything's just grown since then, man. Like, it's all in God's name that things have happened, you know what I mean? And like, obviously since then, like, organically I've built myself, and then obviously the opportunities came, like being on Boxer, on Wasserman promotions, and you know, it's been great being on them platforms. But after obviously Boxer, the platform, another video went completely viral that got like over 3 million views. That was crazy, man. It was like, I just, everything was just built organically, you know what I mean? It was just, obviously I think people started to take notice of me. I started to get known around the world, and it's not always about that, but it's about inspiring. For me, I want to inspire so many around the world, the younger generation coming forward. I want to be a role model to them, and yeah, that's it really. Like, but I'm grateful for where I'm sitting. There's a lot more greatness to come. I've just got to keep winning, stay focused. I'm not really a type of a person that antagonizes my opponents. I just get in there, do the business, and I study the game, and I stay focused, like I said, all the time, and I stay locked in. And I say that in most interviews. If you watch my interviews, I always say I'm staying focused, I'm staying locked in, because that's how it keeps me humble as well.
You have a nice, calm approach. Seem like a laid-back guy. This is the first time I've met you. How do you switch on once you get through them ropes and become a fighter, if you're so laid back outside of the ring?
I'm always a fighter, man. I've always got the fighting mentality. It's just that like I said, I don't like to antagonize my opponents. I just go in there and do the business. I think people enjoy my style regardless. They call me relentless because I throw a lot of punches, and you know, I've like I said, I've had 11 fights in under 2 years, and I'm having another one under 2 years. You know what I mean? That's 12. And like, it's just the demeanor. People, I'm very humble, respectful, and I just get in there, do the business. Like I said, I inspire so many, and I want to give back. You know what I mean? Like, whatever gift I've been given by God, it's time to give back as well. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, I've been given all the success that I've been given. It's for me, it's to inspire so many, and that's what I want to do. Like, it's already happening slowly, and this is just the beginning. I'm only 22 years old. I got a long time, but I want to be in big fights. I want to be in legacy fights in the future. You know what I mean? Not everyone's going to believe in me, but I've got to believe in myself and keep faith, and that will happen. As long as I keep believing in myself and showing up to the gym, working hard, staying dedicated, doing my miles in the morning, no one can stop me from getting to where I want to be. That's where I can achieve my dreams, and also financially stable my family and put them in a good position. And there's so much responsibility, but at the same time, I'm gifted, man.
Absolutely. And before your appearance on the Boxer show on Sky Sports, how did that come about? Because you are part of, I believe you fight, is it BCB?
Yeah, BCB.
How did the Boxer fight come about?
So basically, one of the days I was actually going to one of the championships. So one of the lads from my gym was fighting the amateur championships, and at this point I think I was 6-0. I just had a fight literally previously, a couple of weeks, and then my coach rang me and said, like, I've got a slot on the Boxer show in Wolverhampton. I was like, wow. Like, in my head I was like I've had 6 small hall shows, you know what I mean? It's been like, I'm still fighting the small halls, nothing's changed, you know what I mean? But like, right, like at that point I was like, wow, this is gonna really change. Like, it felt good, there was something good about this, and the feeling was good. And then my coach told me, and then a couple of weeks later it got announced that it was confirmed, and I was like, wow, this is an amazing opportunity. And like, I was just truly thankful. And you know, I put on a real clinic on that day. The whole build-up was good. Sky Sports Boxer was great as well. You know what I mean? Thanks to Ben Shan for getting me onto the platform as well. And it was just, like I said, it was an amazing platform to be on. And after that fight, a lot of things changed for me. Like I said, my name started going everywhere even more and more. And I just started to build on it, and I stayed active though. And then obviously after that, I fought on Wasserman's, and I fought on, like, you know, the small horse shows. But it doesn't matter to me, wherever I fight, I'm grateful for. But the platform really did take me to a next level. And but great, man, it was great stuff.
Does that now feel like a tease, like a bit of a taster? And obviously, has it motivated you a lot more to to make it on that level again?
100%, man. Like, obviously being on the platform, it was at the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton. Obviously I'm from Wolverhampton, you know what I mean, and I'm representing. And also being in my home city, I've sold so many tickets for that fight. And yeah, definitely, and it was a taster, but obviously it wasn't my time to get contracted or anything, you know what I mean. There's a lot of time for that, and I'm still young, like I said, but at this stage I'm still learning and improving. But there's going to be a lot of great nights coming from me. There's a lot of great opportunities going to happen. All I've got to do is keep working hard, staying focused in the gym, and everything will come. It's just that I'm just being patient, waiting for the perfect time. As soon as I get that call for a big fight, we'll get it done, man. That's it.
100%. And Gully, obviously, you've mentioned that you're fighting in December. You are currently 11-0, undefeated fighter. This will be your 12th fight. Very active, good to stay active, like you said. Tell us a bit more about your next fight and what can we expect from you?
So, funny enough, I didn't actually have to fight because obviously I only fought 3 weeks ago. But I decided that the best thing for me is to just get another 6-round win. Obviously, I had an 8-rounder against a good step-up opponent. He came to fight and came to win as well. You know what I mean? And he obviously lasted 8 rounds, which I was very surprised about because I broke him down. But fair play to him. He took a lot of shots, man. He was a tough guy, man. A nice guy as well. At the end, I spoke to him. But yeah, the next one's just gonna be a 6-rounder. I haven't got a name for an opponent yet, but it's just about learning. For me, at this stage, it's about learning. Every fight I'm learning. It's all about getting to that next stage. So each fight, you're always going to see something completely different, something better. Maybe my guard, maybe my footwork, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm always going to be working on different attributes. And after that fight, I had 2 days off my last fight, and I was straight back in the gym working hard. Watched my fight back about 100 times, looking at little things where I could have carried on. And then I watch great fighters like Roberto Duran, Salvador Sanchez, and I study the great champions, and I look at how they did it as well and take little attributes away from them and put it into my style. So for me, it's about learning right now, and I think winning and losing, you should be constantly learning. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, and you know that's how my mindset's always been. And I just stay humble and stay ready all the time. Always near the weight as well. So I'm just like, that's literally just discipline, isn't it? You know what I mean? I live the life, and yeah, man.
And obviously, you said you want to inspire the younger generation and the children in your community. What else do you want from boxing? What's the end goal?
The end goal for me is like creating a legacy. Obviously, there's not many Sikh Punjabi fighters coming up. Obviously there's a lot now, like a younger generation, but there wasn't when I was growing up, I meant to say. And obviously now it's getting big. There's some good Sikh fighters out there, Punjabi fighters that are, you know, also paving the pathway besides for myself. And it's just great to see, you know what I mean. And obviously a legacy can be created if I can pave a pathway and inspire. Even if it's out of 100 kids, I inspire 2 kids. That's how it should be, really. But my aim is to try get my message, inspire so many. It doesn't matter which, race or whatever it is, which religion. If they could take something away from me and I can plant a seed in their life that inspires them to keep on moving forward in their career, I think that's key. Do you know what I mean? And obviously having a lot of faith in God, I think that's probably the best thing to do, to leave something behind.
And just to throw out a little random question, and this is just what I wanted to ask you. It seems like you're a big Sidhu fan. A lot of posts have his songs on it and everything like that. What's your favourite song of his?
That's a good question. I like Sidhu Moosewala Dollar. It's a good song. I like. I'll put Sidhu Moosewala Dollar and I'll put Sidhu Moosewala Levels as well. I think that kind of matches it. But man, he's got too many good songs, man. You know what I mean? There's like Never Fold and all them songs, Outlaw, some good tunes. Sidhu Moosewala's my favourite, man. Like I love using his music on my platform because his mentality, he had like a fierce mentality and kind of matches what I'm doing as well. But yeah, he's my favourite, man.
Is he the only artist, Punjabi artist, is he the only one that gets you going in the gym? Or are there other artists such as Karan Aujla or Diljit?
I like Karan Aujla, man. I'm not saying nothing disrespectful about Diljit. I'm not a big fan of his music, but I like Karan Aujla. I think Karan Aujla is like his music. He has a pump, you know what I mean, and you know that gives me a lot of motivation in the gym as well. Like just listen to his music, man. It gives me a bit of fire, man. You know what I mean? I'm a very fired up person, but yeah, a lot of his songs, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I like Current Original, man.
Cheers, man. Thank you for taking the time out. Is there anything you'd like to add, Gully?
Just thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you to everybody that supports me on my journey. I appreciate it highly. Just December the 6th, we're going to make it 12-0. Another win on the record. And yeah, thank you to the Waheguru above everyone.
Absolutely, man. All the best for your fight in December. Hopefully 12-0 and still undefeated. Cheers, bro.